Welcome back to WildStar. As always, I'm a Dark Gamer, and we're about to leave Wigwali Village, but before that, I have a few housekeeping things. First up, joining me as always...
Hi, Ryan.
Right there, the invisible guy, because he's a jerk.
I've only been done that every single video.
Yeah. I saw you this time. Second piece of housekeeping business is our boombox, which today we get a dye, infrared dye. Infrared dye.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's a purple dye.
That still sounds amazing.
Yeah. Alright. So, some people may have noticed, if you're subscribed to my channel, that there wasn't a video yesterday. I apologize for this. We had some complications recording the Payday 2 Death Wish video. First things first, a new mission came out, which we debated trying to attempt. We decided probably it was best not to go into it blind, and that means there's 3 missions to go, so counting tomorrow's episode, Payday 2 Death Wish should finish up next Wednesday, if everything goes as planned. Just the mission we were doing was kind of kicking our butts, and after 2.5 to 3 hours of attempts, we decided it was probably time to call it an evening. These things happen. We're gonna get it though, so if you're a fan of that show and you're also watching here, just be patient with us. We're gonna get it. These things are hard for a reason, and if you're not a fan of that show on my channel, well, I'm sorry for wasting a minute of your life. That all being said, I think that covers everything. Can you think of anything else that I forgot?
No.
Alright. So, our current missions, if we choose to accept them, which we do, are to take Craig's hover bike. We were filling in for him because he's apparently entertaining a, Yeah. Yeah. Let's just get on the damn hover bike.
A scumbag on the opposite of the opposite faction.
Yeah. I have no respect for that guy's taste in women. But hey, at least we seem to be moving on to a new area.
Yep. And it's
bike's
fast
going
transportation
off-road. Oh my god, no more snow!
We just passed a quest.
Did we?
Oh yeah.
No more snow.
Oh, we're in the Blastlands.
Wait, we're in the former southern Swamp of Sorrows?
I believe we're going to be in the Blastlands very shortly. Yeah, because the Minion Warbringer is inside the Blastlands. If I'm getting the name correctly for it.
You missed my joke, apparently.
Yeah, I did.
Discussion topic for today. We were going to talk about general gaming.
Yep.
So, I guess first things first, just talk about what kind of games we like to play.
It's varied for me. I tend to go and play a lot of different ones. Currently, it's a mix of MOBAs, strategy... What? It's like I was saying. MOBA, strategy, some first person. Really, whatever I feel like at the time.
Well, I know the answer to this myself, but do you generally consider yourself just a video gamer, or do you play other kinds of games as well?
I do play other kind of games. Tabletop games.
Yeah.
Big one, D&D.
Getting calls saying there's 4 of them things that are larger and stronger than the rest. Scuttlebutt is they're what's left of the demolitions team. Yeah, because we both play in the same D&D game, so I knew that.
Yeah, that one was a no-brainer.
Our audience didn't know that, though, although I have thought
True.
about putting some of our D&D sessions recorded and put them up.
Yeah, I do believe it didn't work out for one reason or another.
So I recorded like 2 sessions, and then our party died.
True that.
And I was like, well, this is kind of a poopy thing to showcase.
It'd be a terrible thing to upload just to go on and have us be dead.
So, I am actually more of a tabletop gamer than I am a video gamer. For my audience's information, I think I've talked about this in one of my videos somewhere, but it's been not a huge thing that I've dealt with recently. I'd like to bring tabletop content to my YouTube channel. It's just a matter of means. I don't have a camera to record live stuff, such as like wargaming or anything like that, which I do War Machine and Hordes. I used to play Warhammer 40k, but I don't anymore because of cost.
Yeah, it's... As someone else who played 40k, it's not cheap to get into.
It's not cheap to get into, and it's not cheap to stay into, because that game goes through a new edition about every year now. Like, I'm probably exaggerating that slightly, but not by much.
I wish you were, exaggerating.
Like,
a whole lot more than you were.
War Machine and Hordes, I find, is at least, more consistent in that regard. And I get the same kind of fix from that as I did from 40k. A very recent game that I picked up, Star Wars Armada from Fantasy Flight.
I haven't gotten into that. I've seen you play one or two games.
Yeah, you saw me play with that one guy. It's really fun. The first wave of ships is actually supposed to come out, I think, this week. For those who don't know, Star Wars Armada is a tabletop strategy game by Fantasy Flight, where you command fleets of capital ships and squadrons of fighters from the Star Wars universe, Imperial and Rebel, and fight an opponent with a similar setup. The game is actually pretty in-depth as far as like the tactics and just how many layers there are. Like, you have to, in a typical game, you have to figure out who's first. Just like any game, you have to figure out who's first player, who's second player. But then first player has to pick from a list of scenario objectives that the second player gets to choose. And that actually makes things interesting, because it means second player has some limited control over what the game's objective is going to be.
But so does player one.
They do, but player two still has those... Still gets to narrow it down to the three choices that player one gets.
Yeah.
So, by and large, player two is going to pick three things that are going to be as beneficial for him as possible, and player one is choosing the least worst of three options.
I'm curious, why didn't you go and need those heavy gauntlets?
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, there's that.
I obviously do play video games. I'm mostly an RPG guy, actually. Case in point, me playing WildStar, which, here we are.
And then also a lot of WoW.
Oh my god, I was into WoW.
Yeah, I know.
You know we're done killing the mothers, right? That's not you. Where'd you go? You're behind me. No, you're not. Where are you?
Hi.
Okay. I forgot about my hoverboard. But yeah, I did play WoW for a long time. I have a level 100 in Warlords of Draenor.
You can't make me go back to the World of Warcraft. You cannot.
So, true story. World of Warcraft introduced a system similar to Cred.
Doesn't matter. Can't get me back into the World of Warcraft.
Even if
there's a keyword in there.
Crack.
Exactly.
But you can pay for your game time with gold. It's only it's actually surprisingly cheap too. Like I want to say when I looked, the prices I was seeing were about 25,000 gold for a month.
It would not surprise me if they have stabilized.
It might be more expensive, but I couldn't see it being more than like 40K.
I'm coming to help, but we got another one.
Oh, shit.
Not a red one, but it's a regular one.
That's not a healing button in this game. Crap. Guess what I just pressed?
I don't know.
M for using a med kit. So, true story, folks. I have been playing the shit out of Marvel Heroes 2015. The thing about it is, if you play a game long enough, your gaming reflexes, for video games at least, tend to kind of shift. So, my hands are currently trying to press buttons for that game while playing this one. You ever had that problem, Ryan?
Oh yeah, countless times.
I figured. So, if my play seems worse than normal, that is why. By the elder trees, is it really you, my love? Do you remember me? Yes, remember my love. What happened to you? Are you still my true love? Do you still love me? Love you, yes. Must fill the emptiness, my love. Let's not be so hasty, darling. It's not like we're alone. Starving. So very hungry. Must eat! They make a cute couple. Oh, hello!
That's one way to do it.
So, any other games we want to talk about? We're both avid board gamers.
Yeah, we are. Sentinels is a big one.
Oh, yeah, I love me some Sentinels of the Multiverse.
We both love Sentinels.
Yeah, so for those who haven't heard of it, Sentinels of the Multiverse is a cooperative card game. I was losing my terminology there. Created by, I want to say the company's name is Greater Than Games.
That sounds right.
It just took me a second. They do some really great work. Sentinels currently has 3 expansions, with a 4th on the way.
Well, 3 full expansions and then
a few mini expansions, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, you play superheroes fighting a supervillain. It's really fun.
Oh yeah.
So, an all-consuming passion. Have you witnessed the magnitude of mutation caused by the terraformer's radiation? It's quite disturbing. Well, there was this Arin and his lover. What a somber story. Yet in my experience, tales of lost love rarely have happy endings. And he would know. So Victor Lazarnik has kind of a sob story if you ever read it. I think I mentioned I've been playing a lot of Marvel 2015. I don't know if I'm going to bring any of it to my channel yet. Leave a note in the comments if you want to see some stuff from that game. I really enjoy it. I think I could do well making guides for it. A lot of the information for that game is kind of scattered. So I think having like legitimate guides in one place, especially video ones, might be a good thing for the community.
It can only help.
Look, have you ever tried searching for builds for that game?
Yes.
Oh my god, is it a pain. So, one of the guys we know was talking to me the other day about Tabletop Simulator. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
Program on Steam lets you do tabletop gaming. And it's one of those things is like, you know, that actually could be a solution to that whole I want to put tabletop stuff on my channel problem.
Yep.
So, I might have to look into that. Those eggs. These boots were made for squashing. Alright, now I can leave.
What they'll do.
You know, maybe if I can find a module for Sentinels on, we could get a game of Sentinels and record it.
funny thing, there's also a Steam... Well,
there is a Steam version of Sentinels, but it doesn't have everything.
And that's partially understandable, but no, I was also going to say, it's also only local co-op.
The Steam version of Sentinels?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, it's only local co-op at the moment.
That's news to me.
Or at least from what I've seen on it.
Alright, so now I gotta go turn this in.
Because I actually do own it.
I haven't actually bought it because I own a real copy, and I was like, I don't have the disposable income for that.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, it's like, I have it... I own it, too.
Yeah, I have no idea what is up with my sound today. It is not normally like this. It's actually... Like, it is selectively skipping sounds. Like, I hear my music fine. That's the only reason this whole episode's not, you know, scrap.
Yeah.
But if someone knows what's going on, I probably showed my options menu for that. Let me know. Like, if it's a setting that I just didn't have correct, or what, I'm not sure. If it helps, I use DxTory for recording. Currently using a Turtle Beach headset, although it's a bit busted up. But the headset shouldn't make a difference that I can think. So I don't know. I don't know. It makes no gosh darn sense to me. And yes, you heard me right. Gosh darn.
Language.
Oh, if that holographic distraction ends... Die, 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 die.
Die, die, missile barrage! Did you get the challenge completion?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now you stay up there.
Super weapon test zone fab kit. Sadistic irradiated falchion. Do I want the fab kit or the falchion more?
I'd go with the fab kit, personally. Now I still have to figure out where this challenge starts at. Oh, never mind.
And I got decor.
So you better stay up there.
Whoops.
I will murder you.
I would murder... Crap!
Did you just do that?
I thought it was an item I was supposed to pick up.
Are you off it?
Yes.
Oh no.
White Vale is chock full of Elden tech, and a smorgasbord of the nastiest baddies on Nexus want a taste of that sweet, sweet goodness. Too bad for them, the only thing on your menu is fried slaughter.
I'm gonna guess it's this Prime Executive right here.
Boom!
So apparently I eat fried slaughter with a healthy dose of vitamin ass kicking.
Salutations authorized and approved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another contestant. If they answer 3 interview questions correctly, they'll become the next Protostar intern. If you were shrunk to the size of a jabbit and put in a discombobulator, how would you get out? Let's see here. I'd fill out Form 37.1B. Request for discombobulator extraction, classification 28 rush. A 2B classification seems relevant under those circumstances, but perhaps a 4F would expedite it. I won't squabble over such a minor detail, though. Good answer. You gotta think like a protostar.
No, you don't.
Alright, what is most important part of a sandwich? Bacon, profit, or bacon? Bacon. Indeed, market research shows that bacon adds 22% more value to any product. Like our new bacon-flavored Zooble Bubble. It's hand-brewed in the vicinity of real bacon. If you try to fail and succeed, which have you done? You fail seated. Patent pending. Very creative. And with that, we have a winner, folks. Congratulations, you are the next Protostar intern.
Your report is overdue.
I have your completion form. It just needs a signature. Here you go.
Time is money squared. Work is money cubed.
We have a situation that requires immediate attention. Our housing initiative has experienced an organic setback. Your assistance is required. I'll go lend a hand.
Prompt completion is of the highest priority.
Not him.
By the way, all my audio is back.
Yes, he was.
All my audio is just randomly back.
That's weird. Well, I see the crazed doublehead.
Okay, so I have to hit the tornado then?
Yep.
Oh, hey, there's a data cube.
Yep.
There is a dangerous sort of beauty to this region, with its formidable towering walls of ice and violent swirling snowstorms. Scientifically, these things can be explained away through their nearness to the focus of water, but personally, I feel as if they stand as a grim warning about the dangerous experiment that we are about to engage in.
No, squad. Odd squirt.
Oh, he's only a 3+. We can take him.
Yeah, no. I mean, I helped a group take him.
Oh, I'm looking right at him.
I'm heading back over there. Achievement granted. Knocked up.
Hell, I might level off of just killing him.
You ready?
Yep.
Go, my evil minion. Down he goes.
Now I'm going to go turn this in.
I am just going to transmit back.
And hitting the tornado did not give me a quest.
You have to hit one of the flavored crystals with it. One of the red crystals.
Ah, okay. Well, we'll come back to that next episode.
Yep.
So let me turn this in. You have eliminated the crazed Zubblehead? Excellent. Here are some coupons for 10% off Zubble Bubble Cola, courtesy of Protostar.
A profitable day to you.
Say, somebody's sporting that new level smell.
So if you'll excuse me, I'm making deliveries at the moment.
Well, I'm ending the episode now.
Alrighty.
It's because somebody's sporting the new level smell. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you were interested at all in any of our talk about tabletop gaming or other video games or whatever have you, leave a comment. Let us know if you want to see some tabletop simulator in the future. I can get that set up. And hey, if you have a game you'd like to see us play that we may not have mentioned, whether it be a tabletop game or a video game, feel free to leave a comment. We'll take them seriously. As for WildStar, this has been level 26. I've been a Dark Gamer, and I'll see you next time.
Bye!